Child, if you in the hands of the Lord, honey, that's the best place you can be. That's the best place you can be, okay? So, you know, your prayers can get you places that mama can't, prayers can get places that mama can't get to, okay? Prayer, you know what I'm saying? Prayers can get to places that mama can't get to, okay? So just train your children up in the way that's pleasing to God. Train them up, teach them to lean and depend on God, honey. Teach them to lean and depend on God, because just like you're gonna need God, honey, they're gonna need God. And I was thinking about what's the name of the movie? This Christmas. Idris Elba, when they were in the club, y'all, and did a fight? Yeah, the fight broke out in the club, child. And then you know, they were Idris Elba, honey. He was trying to make sure, you know, all his brothers and sisters were okay. And his one of his sisters was gone. And they was like, oh, she's with such and such. What's his name? Gerald or something? It was like, he's with Gerald. And Idris Elba was just like, oh, she good, you know, so we can go, because I know she in good hands. So teach your child, raise your child up in Jesus, honey, so that you'll know whenever they go out into this world, they in good hands. They in good hands. Like, no matter what decision they make, God got them covered. And then you yourselves, honey, live in a way that's pleasing to God. You yourselves get a relationship with God, because like the story of what was the story in the Bible? The story in the Bible where Samson? What was the man's name? Lord Jesus, give it to me, Lord. King Solomon, the man who he prayed for wisdom, and he ended up still doing something that God told him not to do. He told him not to intermarry or something. So he ended up intermarrying and ended up, go read the story, honey. Go read the story. But he ended up basically disobeying God, okay? And so God told Solomon, I hope I'm right. God told Solomon that he was going to strip something from him. But because of his father's prayers, who was David, because of his father's prayers, he wasn't going to take everything from him. Okay. He was going to leave something for Solomon's son. And then he said, and even then, because of the son's grandfather's prayers, he's going to still leave some for him. So you live in a way that's pleasing to God, you guys. You know how folks say some of y'all are just still alive off of grandmama's prayers, honey? Some of us are still alive off of grandmama's prayers. So you need to live in a way that's pleasing to God, so that you can cover your kids, you can cover your family. Okay, so even if they do stray away, you know, God will still be like, no, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. But because of what I done promised your mama, I'm going to keep you. I'm going to cover you. Okay? No, you may not deserve it, but because of this promise that because of what I promised your grandmama, you know, I'm not going to do this, or I'm not going to do this to the fullest extent. So you guys, it is imperative, honey. It is imperative that we not only raise our kids up, we not only teach our kids about God, we not only teach our kids to have a relationship with God, we not only teach our kids to go to church and lean and depend on God, but it's something that we need to do ourselves, honey. We need to do ourselves to cover our families, okay? So I just really, really encourage you guys to get a relationship with God, honey. Live in a way that's pleasing to Him.